Now, one of the best things about being a crack climber is that essentially it's the genre which no one else wants to do, but they kind of like the idea of crack climbing. They see stuff and they go, well, I'm never going to do that. Well, let's go and ask either Tom or Pete or some other British crack climber and get them on it. I think the first thing that you notice when you walk across Hartland Bay, across towards the cave, is the architecture. It's such an impressive looking cave. Beautiful shape, it's big, it's quite high as well, and you kind of know that anything that's going to go through the centre of the cave is going to be really hard. The first section breaks down into a relatively straightforward hand and finger jamming roof crack. You do a short sequence of kind of spins and foot movements to set you up for what's the crux sequence evolving around this really hard mono move. The thing I kind of equate it to is like a time bomb. You know at some stage your forearm is going to explode and you try and get those moves done as quickly as possible before it's gone and you're 6 months out. After you come out of this mono spin through move, you then set up for a really hard ring lock move. Then to finish off, you've got some thin hands, a couple more mono moves, which are all very fall offable if you don't quite get them right. If you seat them perfect, you do it almost every time, but a little mistake and you're straight off. The most problematic part of doing this route is the strategy of the weather and the conditions, because in a cave, it's next to the sea, it gets washed by the tide every single day, so it's got this sort of damp sea smeg that covers the roof most of the days, and you've got to allow it to dry out, you've got to get the right wind conditions, and when you live 6.5 hours drive away, then it's not the easiest of projects to try and get done whilst doing everything else. This definitely fits in for me in terms of everything that I've experienced and tried as the very hardest crack boulder problem by quite a way. I don't have any doubts about it being the hardest crack boulder problem in the world at all. I was really surprised that I got to the lip, and my brain was rushing a bit too fast, and I started not thinking quite right, and I put my foot on the handhold that I wanted to use at the lip, and I got my fingers stuck behind the toe of my boot, and I faffed around for at least 20 seconds or something at the lip, trying to work out how I was going to get around it. So I ended up doing a slightly different sequence to what I did normally. Everything about what I do in climbing is never a, oh yeah, this is the biggest, best thing ever, I'll never do any more. It's so much of this process of, this is a stepping stone of where I want to go, and I really feel that on every ascent. So I never sit back and go, oh yeah, I can chill out now and not do anything more. It's, okay, this is cool, this has opened this pathway and this door and things.